The Leach Pottery is a unique arts organisation with a museum area with a traditional climbing kiln. It has exhibition spaces and a learning and participation programme and a working studio pottery within it. The Leach Pottery was the home of Bernard Leach, who is the father of studio pottery. So it's a very important part of the heritage of studio pottery, and people come here from all over the world on a kind of pilgrimage to see the place where he lived and worked. He was very important at the time. He established the pottery here in 1920, and really it was at a time when mass production was taking off, and he made a stand for the handmade and the human values of handmade production. So when I came in as acting director, I was really impressed with this unique relationship between Seasalt and Leach Pottery. There seemed to be lots of very exciting and useful things happening between the two brands.
The Leach Pottery really embodies everything that we stand for at Seasalt. Our love of creativity, our love of Cornwall, and when customers see the beautiful tableware that we sell in the shops, we're really proud to say that we're involved with the Leach Pottery, and to talk about the bursary, which is our real contribution to the pottery, makes us feel fantastic.
So we have a very special relationship with Seasalt, who sponsor our apprentices. In the working studio pottery, we have international potters, production potters, a number of volunteers and a number of apprentices. And this is all part of our educational remit as a charitable trust. And one of our apprentices is sponsored by Seasalt. And they're absolutely committed to the development of future skills for studio pottery, and especially the development of those skills in a Cornish context.
At Seasalt we've got creators of all descriptions. Print designers, fashion designers, and to think that we're also contributing towards pottery for the future in Cornwall is very exciting for us. Yeah, Leach and Seasalt are the perfect match.
So one of the real challenges of working with a bigger company like Seasalt is about scales of production. Clearly we've got a small working studio where people are learning, and we're not about the mass production of studio pottery. Seasalt clearly wanted to order, which is great, fantastic orders of quite a large quantities, and this really pushed the studio to work and cohere as a team and get efficient and really work out their production systems.
When you look around the Leach studios and look at the production, you can see that they've scaled up their production, and actually it's given a brilliant foundation for the students. This is exactly the model that Bernard Leach had all those years ago, and it's great that through working together and keeping really good lines of communication that we've got through it, and it works really well now. And we look forward to actually the Leach are encouraging us to sell more pottery, and they feel confident that they can increase their scale. So it's worked out well.
One of the great things about working for Seasalt for us and making large orders of work going out across the UK is that we reached a new audience, a wider audience than perhaps would traditionally get an opportunity to see and appreciate studio pottery. This is particularly exciting for us because that was one of the core philosophies of Leach, that there should be beauty in the everyday and that everybody should have the opportunity to experience that.
I think that the Leach pottery has actually helped to reinforce our community support and the crafted element of our products. It certainly makes us stand out amongst all the clothing companies that are out there. I would encourage business and arts organisations to work together. The Leach and Seasalt has been a real success, and we look forward to many years ahead of collaborating.